This is going to happen a
fly.
lot. You're going to eat a lot of flies. Yeah.
Here in the Pilbara in northwestern Australia with my mate Mads, Madeline King. She's Australia's Minister for Resources and Minister for Northern Australia. There's a lot of flies around, so excuse this. We've been spending a couple of days having a look around not just Australia's but the world's biggest bulk export port by tonnage at Port Hedland. Over $1 billion of new investment from the Australian government and Western Australian governments to expand the port, and seeing firsthand the work of the Australian Border Force to keep our country safe and to facilitate economic growth and development.
Well, Julian, what happens at Port Hedland, it accounts for 3% of Australia's GDP. There are convoys of iron ore ships coming in and going out on a 42-kilometre channel to make sure that the great cities of all of Asia get built off the iron ore from the Pilbara. And you've mentioned the $1 billion worth of redevelopment into the Lumsden Point port, which will be about allowing more cargo, but also critical minerals to be shipped out of Port Hedland as well. And then we've got Dampier as well. 1% of this nation's GDP goes out of the port of Dampier.
You've got to see the scale of this to believe it. The tugboats are giant. There's 27 of them, the largest number of working tugboats apparently in the southern hemisphere at a port. Who knew? But Madeline recently returned from the White House meeting with President Trump.
What we signed that day was the US-Australia Critical Minerals Framework to be able to bring international investment into Australian projects for Australian workers and Australian jobs.